Hi, I'm Rachel Land, a yoga medicine teacher here with Yoga International to help you decode some yoga teacher speak. Before we get started with today's tip, make sure that you like this video and subscribe so that you get all the great content. Now, today the tip that we're decoding is when a teacher tells you to wrap your front hip under. I remember hearing that for the first time in class and being quite confused as to what that might mean. So this is a cue that applies in side-facing standing poses. So think about Warrior Two, extended triangle, extended side angle, reverse warrior, all of the positions that involve this side-facing stance. And what we see a lot of is a little bit too much booty, is the hip kind of winging out away from the midline. And there's two reasons why this can be problematic. One is less stability in the pelvis. Two is that it can take the front knee off track. It can take the front knee a little bit more toward the big toe side of the foot, whereas ideally we'd have it stacking over the ankle. So visualize that you're in that pose, you've got the front hip winging out, and you want to wrap that front hip under. You can imagine the sit bone pointing a little bit more toward the back heel. So in terms of anatomy, what's happening here are a group of small muscles called the hip external rotators. Many people have heard of the piriformis, but maybe not its smaller and less well-known friends like the obturator, gemellus, quadratus femoris, and all of these muscles run from the side of the sacrum to the side of the leg bone, the femur bone. And so as we wrap that front hip under, we give the muscles a little bit of contraction, we take the head of the femur and draw it a little more deeply into its socket. So that creates the pelvic stability, and if I show you from the front, you might be able to see that as my hip wings out, my front knee is angling more toward the big toe edge of my foot. As I wrap my front hip under, it gives me a little bit more ability to stack my knee over my front ankle. So I hope that's helped. Whenever you're next in a yoga class in a side-facing standing pose like Warrior Two, or Reverse Warrior, or Extended Triangle, and the teacher cues you to wrap that front hip under, hopefully that gives you the visual that you need to help. Give it a try in your next class and let me know how it felt in the comments.